I want to say thank you to other creators that create. I want to say thank you to other, because I'm a creator, but I watch creators, and I have a very select few people that I like to watch. As much as people rag on MKBHD, I got love for the critter, man. I've been rocking with a little young dude since he was like 12. He's like 22 now, so he is biased on some things, but I give him credit where credit is due. He's doing big things, so I give that brother mad props. He'll never see this probably. I'm not telling y'all to tag him or nothing like that. I ain't trying to kiss up, because it's not. You already know that's not what I'm about. I give creators props, and I appreciate the time and effort he puts in, and that's just what it is. Another creator I wanted to shout out is Technically T. Now, again, my circle is super small, so if I give a shout out like this and I don't mention you in this video, it's nothing personal. I mention people randomly throughout, and the only way people find out is if somebody watches the entire video and they tell them. Other than that, I'm not tagging T, I'm not tagging MKBHD, I'm not tagging Viper, I'm not tagging Tana Does Tech, I'm not tagging any of these people. Eric, none of these guys. I'm not tagging them because that's not what it's about. This is just about me kicking it real fast. And then, you know, I appreciate the people who create. Juan Bagnell is somebody who people say that me and him are biased to LG. We're not biased to LG. How about we recognize game? Game recognize game. How about we recognize the almost the perfect device? But since the industry says that it's not, everybody thinks we're biased and we're partial. I've said it before. I'm partial to BlackBerry and WebOS devices. It's just what it is. Those are the ones that I would drop everything for. I really would, especially WebOS. But creators who create, I appreciate you. Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, man. I watch his channel. I've said it before, but I had him on my live stream when he had like 1,000 people. Nobody knew who he was. But game recognized game. He cracks a joke and says how he was spending a lot of money on phones and stuff like that. And he's telling the truth. From what I could tell, he's telling the truth. Because I've seen all the stuff he used to get back then. But now he's doing big things, man. His numbers are up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping. I don't know if he's in the black yet, though. But I'm hoping that he is. Because he's getting a lot more sponsorships and things like that. Ultimately, folks, that's what you want. You want to get the sponsorships, but you don't want to sell out. You understand what I'm saying? That makes sense? So, TK is another guy that TK used to say, well, Jay, you're going to pass me. You're going to pass me. I'm like, whatever. And because the numbers are important, but creation, being original, is more important. And lately, TK's been pumping out the videos, man. He's been pushing them out. There's a creator that I want to come back. I want him to come back. Grant is somebody that I want to come back. But Grant is not doing YouTube. And that's just what it is. I respect it. I mean, I respect his... I hung out with Grant in person in New York, and he's a cool cat, man. He's a cool cat. He's much taller than he looks on video, I can tell you that. He's my height. I'm 6'4". I don't know how tall he is, but he's definitely close to my height. But, it was fun hanging out with Grant the one time I met him. Cool cat, man. Really dope. He's a great creator, but, he might have things in his life that he just doesn't have time for right now. Another creator that I really wish would come back is Night Tech, man. He has a new. Shorty isn't a newborn anymore. He's like 2 or 3 almost. But family and life comes first. So I respect these people who got to put that first, work and stuff like that. They're not retired. I mean, I joke about being retired, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? But so I respect the grind and the hustle. They got to put their family first. I put my family first. The only difference is I don't report into the corporate world anymore. I get to relax. There's another young cat, Tech King Mike. He's someone that I could see doing like huge things. Sometimes when a person is really, really good, they don't know they're good until that box gets checked, and then they get a check. And then I'm not saying that money motivates people. I'm not saying money will motivate him. But I think if somebody cuts him, if he gets that right, if he's in the right place at the right time, that dude is going to blow up overnight. For real. His talent, his comedic talent, but he's a tech guy. It's on YouTube. Like Eric does that stuff too. But Tech King Mike, something about it is completely different than what Eric does. Eric does a lot of technical stuff. Like he does the green screens. He does a lot of editing stuff to make those videos come to life. Tech King Mike just uses 2 cameras, you know, and the tools of editing on his Mac. But he's another cat that I really rock with, man. And I think that some of these people, man, they really deserve some attention. I don't mind telling my subscribers about other creators. And I'm not looking for those creators to shout me out back. I'm just saying I like to give credit where credit is due. And that's just what it is. Sometimes we have to say thank you, and we have to say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. There's plenty of other creators that I watch. You know, you got Tony Pazzo, My Project 13. You got, I keep mentioning this cat, and y'all sleeping on him. Terry Warfield, man. You probably say, dang, Jay, you mention Terry Warfield like every 2 months, every month. Terry Warfield, dude. I mean, if you don't, I found him through Technically T. That's how this thing works. That's why you have to expand your horizons and look past what you think you just see, right? You got to look past the front of your nose. You have to do that, because if you don't, then you're stuck like Chuck. You're missing out on a whole bunch. I think a person like Kimmy, like, people don't know who Scrumptious is. You got Tech Valor. People don't know who Scrumptious is. And the other young lady, I forgot her name. I watched her video. I've seen her do like not very many tech stuff. She's on Wired Wednesday. I can't think of her name. Ashley, I think it is. But you got somebody like Kimmy Scrumptious, who probably should have a YouTube channel. But if that's not her thing, that's just not her thing. She's so much into the tech game that everybody thinks she probably has a YouTube channel. I don't think she officially has launched anything yet. Then you got Tech Loving Mama. I'm actually subscribed to her webpage, her blog. I'm telling on myself now, but I read a lot of stuff in the background, checking people out, man. Because I don't mind putting a person on. And I'm not saying I have a whole bunch of strings I could pull, but I could pull some strings to get people on. But you have to be careful about who you refer to people, to companies, because if your name and seal is on that, they're gonna look for you to be on point with it. And if the person is messed up, then you're messed up. That's how it works. I've referred plenty of people to some nice situations and they blew it. I never exposed them, but they freaking blew it, and my name is on it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I thought you said this person was gonna hold it down. Well, that's life. That's the tech game. I like what Technically T is doing. Technically T, this is gonna sound weird, but it won't sound weird, because if you know Technically T, there's a lady named T Frank. She's she's like the Sade of technology. If you don't know who Sade is, you might be a little too young. You might have heard your parents talking about it or whatever, but T Frank is like the Sade of YouTube, man. There's this other girl, Laura something, or I don't know what it was. There's a lot of people that I don't watch, not because I don't like them. It's just that their style is too much like everybody else. It's, you know, women in tech run things. Women in tech can blow up really, really fast if they want to. But that just goes on how they present themselves. Because there's not a lot of women in tech, and there's not a lot of women who watch tech. But the women who are in tech, they could be in charge of this thing, man, if they wanted to. You know, because there's more men in tech. You see what I'm saying? So that could be a thing. So YouTube, the space, is more about getting where you fit in now. Because before, when for me, when money wasn't involved, money just brings problems to a lot of situations. Because when money wasn't involved, I think I'm still having more fun, because I'm reaping the rewards of the work that I'm putting into YouTube because of you guys. But at the beginning, for the first 6 years, when I wasn't doing money, I was just throwing stuff out there. You know, I wasn't really trying to be that professional. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to present myself in any type of way. But I look back at some of my old videos and I'm like, you know, I'm the same, but I'm not the same. But sometimes that bag, it can get you. And I've gotten offered the bag. That's the terminology that I think YouTubers use today. Let's just say what it is, money. I've got offered money to license my material, and I took it. Because that means that I created a video, YouTube 101 real fast for you guys that don't know. That means I created a video, a company saw it, their product was in it, and they wanted to use it on their site. And they want to pay me. So I'm going to take it. I've said this before. It's not a secret. I've said it before. Do that, folks, if that's offered to you. Just make sure the money is worth, you know, make sure it's worth you're worth what you're worth. Tell them, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm worth, not this. You're not gonna give me 1,000 for this. You're gonna give me 4,000 for this. If they really want it, they'll do it. But you gotta be careful with that, because some companies will come back and be like, "Nah, we're not interested." But YouTube space now, man, it's getting tougher, like monetization and stuff like that. For the creators, everybody is watching this dip in creation, like as far as funding goes. So you have to find other sources. A lot of people expect to get money from super chats. I don't. But when I get them, I say thank you. You know what I'm saying? I close down my the other thing that Patreon. I close that down. Some people, that's how they're making it on Patreon, or they're selling their work, or they're getting their work out there. More power to you. That's good. That's what it should be. Market yourself. But the creators that create, thank you, because I need somebody to watch too. When I'm chilling sometimes and I don't want to watch Netflix, or I'm not reading the Bible or just doing whatever I'm doing, I kick back and turn on YouTube. I'm human. This is a social media age. So that's what I'm doing. I'm turning on YouTube and I'm kicking back, watching other creators. I have taken some time to catch up, but I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch you guys. And sometimes I comment later. Another guy, I didn't forget you, Will H, man. I watched Will H when he had like 30. I remember when he didn't have a channel, man. I remember he started his channel and he just had no subscribers. And I was there. And I've been there since. And now I think he's well over 5 or right at 5. He's coming up on 5, or he's just passing 5,000. Not 500, 5,000. And it just goes to show that he's a regular guy, works a regular job. You know what I'm saying? He's probably a little older than me, if not my age, So we can do it still, you know what I mean? It's just about the passion and the love that you have and making it work for you. Now he gets a bunch of sponsorships. So he gets stuff sent to him, and it's just what it is. I like to watch the people from the ground up, you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys have watched me since day one. A lot of you guys have not been around since day one, but a lot of you guys have been around for years, because I'm going to end on this note. My intro with the guitar, some people are saying, oh my gosh, what about this? Guys, if you've been rocking with me long enough, that's my old intro. I used to use that way back when I was rocking full-time 100% BlackBerry as my primary device. Now it's, that's an intro that a lot of you guys say, hey, bring it back. So I brought it back. I bring it back sometimes. A retro. I've got a lot of intros. Some of you guys remember when I was Tech Titan. So if you remember me back then, you was rocking with me for a long time. You've been rocking for at least 3 years if you know about the Tech Titan. And if you remember the guitar intro, you've been rocking with me for longer than 5 years. And I respect that, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to get out of here, folks. Just wanted to shout out some creators at the moment, how I'm feeling. I've done videos like this before, and it is what it is. You got to show love. This is how this game works. You got to show respect to the people. Tech Rant. I like his new card channel. You gotta go subscribe to his card channel. I got a card channel. It's 392 Silver Bullet. But Tech Rant's card channel is important to me because he said something that's important to me. He was like, on this channel, no profanity. And I said, boom, there it is. Stop asking me why I have a problem with profanity, okay? I'm human. I don't like profanity. So get over that. If you want to use profanity, just go to another channel or look down in my description. It's no secret. But I respect him for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I respect him all the way. So any of you creators out there who I didn't happen to mention in this particular video, I still got love for you. I got love for you. Straight up. Tech Ninja is another cat that I rock with on the low. He from the D, man. I lived in the D. Some of my family is still over there. But yeah, there's some big name people. I think Tech Ninja is a big name dude. He got 300,000 subscribers. On the low though, I do like iJustine. She's a hype beast, but I do like her. She's cool. I do rock with her on the Apple tip. I like her. She's cool. She's alright. She good. I rock out with her. So anyway, shout out to everybody, man, who creates. I appreciate y'all who's creators creating. Be yourself. Have fun. Don't worry about money. Just look at that as a bonus if you start to make it on YouTube. And I didn't forget Pristine Tech. It's your man Jay. Anybody else out there you like them? Leave their channel down below so I can check them out too. I'm out.